Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. We just pulled up to the private piece of property that Ryan and I have been hunting the first 2 days of being out here, and then we transitioned and switched over to the public ground. The reason we're hunting this ground is he's been getting some trail camera photos sent over. He's got a couple of cell cams over here, and he's been getting some trail camera photos sent over of multiple mature bucks walking either in daylight or right before first light, or right after last light. So they're moving through the property. So we decided to come over here and give this place a shot. We pulled up, we slept in a little bit today because this morning was pounding rain and just not good hunting conditions. And we knew once that rain would let up that things were gonna heat up. And we're sitting at the gas station grabbing some stuff before we came over here, and Ryan gets a photo sent to him on the cell cam. Was it at noon?
Yes, at 12:45.
So at 12:45, like absolute midday, this hammer walks past one of the tree stands that he's got a camera on. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready. It's still raining right now, but we're just gonna suit up and get to the stand. I'm gonna be sitting over a food plot. Ryan is gonna go, where are you headed?
It's a little oak bottom with some like a drainage that leads to an oak bottom. So there's they should be walking it right now. I'm gonna get out of the rain a little bit, but the plan is to be dragging out a buck tonight.
Hey, I like that plan. So I'm also gonna bring the decoy in with me. Kind of sucks carrying that thing, but I think if I've got that decoy on the edge of the food plot, there's a good chance one of these big mature bucks will see that thing and commit to a rattling sequence. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can get on something tonight, and we'll see you guys in the tree stand. What's up guys? I literally just got in the stand and I've got a buck seeking out in this big field, so I'm all set up. I'm gonna crack the horns together and see if I can bring him in. I didn't get a very good look at how big he was. I'll give you guys an interview here in a second. Well guys, I'm all set up in the stand, and as you can tell, I've got the decoy out. This setup is absolutely perfect for a decoy and rattling set. I'm excited. Right when I got in the stand, it's only 2 o'clock right now. Right when I got the stand, I had a little buck chasing out in this far field, and he's just nose to the ground looking for a doe, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want him to do right now. I mean, it's nice and cold out. It's late October. It's October 28th, and these bucks are up on their feet during daylight hours. So, man, I'm excited. Like I said at the truck, there's a big buck that showed up on a cell camera only about a quarter mile from here, and it kind of connects at the same field. So, keeping our fingers crossed. Hopefully something comes through. I know Ryan is sitting down at a big oak bottom, where the ridgeline meets, where he had sat the first morning that I was out here, and man, I just feel like it's gonna be a great day. And even if it's not, I'm just excited to be hunting. I love this. We're just gonna tuck in and see what comes through. I mean, it's been spitting rain all day long, and there's just little short bursts. It never really goes away from a mist, but we've got hard rain, and then it lets up, and then hard rain and lets up. And in between those periods, I think the deer are moving. Absolutely crucial for this hunt is having my rain gear with me. I mean, it's been raining more often than not on this hunt, So it's been a game changer to have this rain gear. King's Camo makes it. It's the XKG series, and I mean, it's absolutely the most high quality rain gear I've ever used. It's lightweight, it's quiet, it's packable, so it's got a lot of great features. But anyway, like I say, we're all set up, and hopefully a buck comes through. He doesn't want anything to do with that. Got a real big buck down on that fence line in that thick vegetation. And I rattled, he looked this way, but he didn't look interested at all. And all the rest of the bucks I've been rattling at this past week have come straight in. I wondered if he had a doe, and sure enough, I just seen her. She popped up in that thick vegetation. October 28th, and he's already locked up with a doe back there. Those big bucks get on it early. We'll see what happens. Well, that's a giant deer. He's been pushing those does out in that far field for the last 45 minutes that I've seen him. Maybe those does will decide they want to come up over this way. Back here, there must be a scrape. I just filmed him hit that scrape. You guys saw that? Only 200 yards from my set. I was hoping they were going to circle around and come in this way, but that buck's pushing 2 does. That's so cool to see, especially with a buck of that caliber. Like, that thing's a giant. That big A just came in on the back side of the food plot. The wrong side. And I think he just winded me. Dude, please come back in. Please come back in. Well, I didn't catch him on film, but just behind me, I had another great buck, looked like a 9-pointer. Couldn't tell if he was 3.5 or 4.5 years old. He looked really nice. I wasn't able to catch it on camera, but he ran right back behind the stand, and he was nose to the ground and followed the exact same track that that big buck was on when he was running those 2 does. Man, this might be the spot we need to come back to tomorrow morning, because if she's still in here, the bucks are going to be in here. I'll have to count it, but I've seen 7 or 8 bucks today. So, but as you guys can see, we're losing camera light pretty fast. So this might just be it. I'm gonna start wrapping things up here in a little bit, if nothing else comes in, and start heading back to the truck. So we'll see you guys there. Just had a nice buck. He looked like a shooter. I've got 10 minutes of shooting light left at least. He came to the edge of the food plot, and he looked over and he saw my decoy, and he just kind of held up, but he was cruising through with his nose to the ground. He just made 2 circles. I hope he comes back in. Alright guys, we made it back to the house. We're just going through and reviewing some footage. I counted it up. I saw 9 bucks today, which is ridiculous. And several shooters, 2 shooters for sure, but I think 3. There is 1 buck I wasn't able to get any video footage of, but I pulled up my binoculars and I think he was a 4.5-year-old, another stud, looked like maybe a 9-point. But man, what an evening in the tree stand. It was so good that I left my bow, I left the camera arm, and a ton of my gear up in the tree because I plan on going back first thing tomorrow morning and hunting that set. Ryan is gonna go to, where are you headed?
I'm heading to the food plot, Ray Charles.
Ray Charles food plot?
Is the name of it. So I'm heading to a food plot. It's about 350 yards away from where Joel's gonna be. So I'm gonna be hunting a ground blind in the morning with the wind, and hopefully some of these hot does start coming into heat and bringing some bucks along with them. So should be a good morning. Like I say, we're excited. That doe, that one doe that big 8-point was running around. He was running 2 does. One of those does had him turned up. So hopefully she stuck around and she's been running around in there and getting all the other bucks antsy. So we'll go back out tomorrow morning, see if we can't get on one. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching. If you like this video, please remember to smash that subscribe button, give this video a like, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.